Hey everybody, we are actually in the eye wall of a slightly stronger Ada. It is unbelievable whipping here.
This old job is always causing stress.
I'm touching the truck here perfectly.
All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest.
Man, I got some video
First
footage.
night is on the way.
Crazy. Let me see if I can get outside. Let me
Down
see if I
in
can.
trouble one.
You just wouldn't believe how much rocking the truck is doing. Oh shit.
Oh, mid-drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away.
We're in the eye of Ada here in Key Largo.
Among my friends.
Tremendous amount
I swear the page goes live.
coming in. Currently. I'm semi-protected here by my truck, so no worries, but semi-protected. I don't want to get the camera wet, but man, the trees beside me are completely sideways. I'm not sure what the gusts are, but definitely this is a tropical storm. I think we're seeing a little higher gusts. So I got the back turn right now and trying to keep the camera from getting wet. We're in Key Largo. We're in the eye of Ada.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Check out the MWP. Look what I learned to do today. I'm so proud of myself. I've been wanting to learn how to do this for 2 years now. Watch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. A fade. It's so awesome. Did you see it? Watch. I'll do it again. Okay, watch. Look at the MWP sticker where the webcam goes, right? Watch this. Ready? It is the most beautiful fade. It's like corn. I love corn. Look at, watch. Beautiful. It took me 2 minutes to figure out how to do that. I've always wanted that thing to fade, and now it's already the end of the season, and I figured it out. So what's everybody doing? Good morning. Oh my goodness, it's almost end of October. It's the 18th. Thank you for all the birthday wishes yesterday. There was 11,000 comments. Oh my God, is that like a record? That's unbelievable. I am selfishly not going to respond to all 11,000. I think my fingers would fall off my hands. So it was great. Julie had a few friends pop in. We're going to do Taco Tuesday tonight. I'm all excited. It's going to be chilly out. Louis was very content this morning, so I grabbed this little guy. So no Louis today. I didn't want to bother him. He looked very like, don't mess with me. And you saw what happened a few weeks ago when I woke him up from a deep sleep. He kind of nipped at me. He was mad. So just Hunter today. We'll do Louis tomorrow, okay? Deal. So anyway, it's the 18th of October. We got a big cold front coming down. We're going to talk about that. Talk about tropics. Everybody's excited about the first real cold front. We unfortunately got rain down in South Florida. We had rain here. I heard it overnight. Came through Tampa Bay area. Did you all get it? Fire pits tonight. No updates on the truck, Joel. No. Maybe today. Hopefully. Might have found me an engine. So hopefully. This is my little boy. He's a snorter. So anyway, we made it through almost the end of the season. We still got to worry a little bit, a couple more weeks. But got a couple shout outs. I do want to give a shout out to Shelly. I don't give Shelly enough credit. Well, I do. She knows it. You know when you got a good friend, worker, whatever, somebody that helps you, whatever. I mean, I've never, I'm not a very good complimenter, but she's pretty much there every day of the week for me, and all my storm chasing adventures, always there, always ready. So, you know, really appreciate that, Shelly. I know you know I do, but I figured I'd say it to the million people watching right now. Hopefully no more storm chasing this year. I don't want to have to do it in a U-Haul. Good morning, Bill from Eglin Air Force Base. How about that? Good for you, man. No engine yet. The truck is... I have to get my truck back, though. I'm bound and determined. I've had too many memories of storm chasing. Even this little video I did from Key West or Key Largo was in the old truck. So I've had that truck up in Louisiana. I've had it in the storm surge in Biloxi. I've had it, you know, everywhere. So, but yeah, Shelly rocks. Even though I called her Sheila the first 6 months. All right, U-Haul would be fun. I'd get the assurance. All right, so our Daily Brew, we just talk about the weather. I still talk about the weather all winter long, so please keep that in mind. Make sure you come by. We say hi to everybody. It's a morning tradition, right? John Ferguson, how's it going, buddy? Snow in Michigan, John Ferguson. I know. I heard Indianapolis had flurries this morning. The only problem with a U-Haul, there's one USB. My truck was made for storm chasing. I got a 110 outlet. I got two 12-volt outlets. There's about 8 USB ports. I got a huge spot in the middle console to put all my toys. It just needs an engine. I haven't gone this long without wheels now for 3 weeks. I can't believe it. All right, you gotta go see your brother now. All right, go see your brother. I love that guy. But you know, it's funny. I tell people, by the way, our ABC Fine Wine and Spirits here on the big screen, they're our big supporters for our Daily Brew. We love them. Especially now. They just posted their Halloween cocktails for adults. So go check out their website. They have all kinds of cool stuff there for adults. We always end up making a special dish for Halloween night and hand out to the adults. So I'll be visiting their website. They always have some cool trick-or-treater stuff. Pretty cool stuff. How to make for Halloween. It's always fun to have Halloween's on a Monday this year. But yeah, so the truck, you know, I think I was trying to explain it to like some people. Like I used to have anxiety like when things break and stuff, but I don't know, man. Going down to see the Hurricane Ian and what those folks are living through down there, I just don't care. You know, it's like it really put into perspective to me. Complaining like our outdoor lights fell down. We had some wind last night, and one of the glass busted. And I'm started to feel like, oh, I gotta clean this up. And I'm laughing at myself now. I'm like, I'm complaining about cleaning up a glass bulb, and I'm thinking about everybody that I've met down south. So, you know, the truck is not that big a deal to me right now, but I've been getting Emily to escort me. We do have a golf cart. I took it to 7-Eleven to get my coffee yesterday. It was funny. But anyway, cold weather on the way. Tropics are quiet. Cassandra, what's coyote swap? But yeah, we'll be cruising the van. I just put my Furman Zero E in the back and have all the power I need. Storm chasing with Furman. I don't need no U-Haul USB. Hey, I did get this in the mail, by the way. Well, she said she'd handwrite it, but she didn't want. She wanted me to be able to read it. So check this awesome piece of wood out. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Look, it's got a flag on it. It says Redneck Storm Chaser. Look at that. Hand carved. Even got our logo on it. Beautiful piece of wood. I'm building up so much stuff. So if we ever had a studio, I've got so much stuff I can put in there. But it was a nice letter. They wanted to thank me. Hunter just hit it. Don't pee on it, Hunter. But it's the Hill family, Bourbon Hill Woodcrafts, by the way. So check them out. Bourbon Hill. I love that name. Bourbon Hill Woodcrafts. So thank you very much to the Hill family for sending that. Pretty awesome. I'll keep that in my stash of letters, man. That would be cool to hang on the wall at the new joint I want to open up. All our goal is to open up a coffee shop here in Oldsmar. Redneck Museum, Mark. It's going to be a 2030s themed old wooden coffee shop, fire pits, fireplaces. My dad's got an old 1930s AM radio, you know, those big ones that you see that had tubes in them. Still works. We're going to have that on there. I got this vision of old hurricane history from 1921 because Oldsmar was hit. It's going to be awesome. And it's really just for Sarah having a place to work. She loves to help and work. So that's my goal, is to have a little coffee shop. And I think it would be cool. And a little studio to do my little morning show, because I love doing this, especially in the tropics. All right, so the tropics are quiet. Let's talk about possibilities coming. The National Weather Service radar's down, too. That's kind of weird, all three of them. Very odd. So I have added some winter maps, by the way. David Berryhill, how's it going? How's Margaritaville doing, by the way? 74 degrees at Titusville. It's going to be colder tomorrow from Titusville. BB Honey from Miami. Lord Andrew, thanks. Yep, yeah. I got a vision, man. I'm excited about it. And I want to name it the Daily Brew. How about that? It's so awesome, right? We call the show the Daily Brew. So I got the winter maps up here. Check this out. Here's a wind chill map. I love this one. This is really cool. This is kind of showing you where the front's at. Mesonet. Look at this. So we got single-digit wind chills. And then here's Florida sticking out like a sore thumb. The only place in the 70s and 80s right now. Unfortunately, the hottest spot in the U.S., well, second hottest, Key West is 87. But where Hurricane Ian landfall is still 85. That's terrible. But hey, there's cool weather coming, I promise. Today will be hopefully the last day. There is rain coming, unfortunately, down there for you. No Mountain Dew, Gil. I got them way up here. In fact, I got a stack. Check this out. I've been collecting these things. This is unbelievable. I have to show you. I got so many of these things. Look at this. This is a stack. Look at that. Can you see? These are all handwritten letters over the years. There's so many. It's just awesome. And I think I got more. There's another layer. And here's somebody sent me that one time. There's even more up there. I got to put these back very strategically. I don't want anything to happen to them. But yeah, I got a lot of them. It'd be kind of fun. Little wall of memories. Oh, coyote swap. Hey, oh, I got you. Too early to wear pants. Well, Jim, at least you gotta wear something, okay, man? Don't be leaving the house without anything on. Mary Krause, good morning. How are you? Melbourne used to be called O'Galley. That's where my mom and dad grew up. My dad went to Patrick Air Force Base. He used to give rides to the astronauts when they came back to Earth and have beers with them. Jim, that would be it. Falling iguana time, Mary Hodge. I don't know about that yet. Morning, Yohel. Cruise weather. You're going cruising. Oh, cruising. We're going cruising. We're going cruising. Still 5 months away. Long way away. But anyway, yep, Naples, everybody. So yeah, we got a little stormy weather coming. Let's talk about this front, and then we'll talk about tropics. So there is a little bit of juice out here we got to keep our eyes on. Nothing obviously tropical, but there are storms brewing here, unfortunately, for South Florida. So we showed a lot of that yesterday, and it's right off the coast, and it's getting closer to the coast. So yeah, you're going to be getting some rain soon, unfortunately, down there. It's already showing up on radar. There's our little skinny line that went through Tampa Bay earlier this morning. But here's that big old line coming, and it's going to unfortunately hit pretty much everywhere. This thing is this thing is coming in exactly where Ian came in. So you got some big rains on the way. So if you're doing any outside work, speed it up because we got more rain coming. I know it's been awful. We had weekend rains for you guys down there, and it set back the power restoration a little bit. It was down to 12,500 yesterday. Today it is, drum roll, 12,900. Michigan's at 30,000, but yeah, Florida's still 13,000. And most of that is down in Lee County, obviously. 11,000 down in Lee County. So, bummer, man. They were down to 1,800 without power. Now they've had that Saturday night storms came through and really messed things up. All right, so yeah, we got storms. Let's take a look at it on Weather Nerds. So there could be some thunder and lightning. The Storm Prediction Center isn't talking about it as being anything to worry about. They only have it as light green, I think. Yeah, light green. So nothing, just normal stuff. So don't worry about it. I mean, they don't have any color on it. Usually light green isn't anything to worry about. So that's good. Just going to be normal incoming thunderstorms. There you go. Not a lot of light. There is some lightning on it, but it'll pass. So some of this is going to linger into South Florida tomorrow. I muted it because I was getting ready to cough. And hey, what's up, Winnie from Palm Harbor? I went to school, Palm Harbor Middle School. I just had a flashback to the Wonder Years with Winnie. Who didn't have a crush on Winnie? So anyway, yeah, more rain coming. It's going to linger tomorrow. Let's talk about the weather tomorrow. We'll talk about this cold air underway. Well, let's just do that since I'm here. So we had snow this morning up in northeast, or the north. But here's what we got. Check this out. Let's just zoom in on the southeast for now. Check this out. So tomorrow, temperatures are going to really start to drop. Here's Wednesday temps. So tomorrow, we're going to see 50s all the way down to Okeechobee. 40s for Orlando, possibly. 30s in the Panhandle. This is tomorrow. Even colder on Thursday. Check this out. Could be low 50s in the Tampa Bay area. 30s all the way down to Gainesville. We're going to have some freezing gators. I hope you parents pack your kids' pants up in Gainesville. 40s, 39 in Jacksonville. So that's cold air. That's Thursday. So tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, here we go. That's going to be cold. And some of these 50s can make it all the way down into, I mean, we can have 58 down in Naples on Thursday morning. Low 60s for Miami. That's like a cold front, right, for you guys, right? 61. Is that cold, Yo-Ho? So yeah, Gainesville, Belinda. I remember snow days. We up north has snow days. We have hurricane days. Good thing is for us, they don't have to make up their hurricane days. So that's good news. So yeah, look at that, man. Low 60s tomorrow. Pretty awesome, right? Future radar. Let's take a look at that real quick, and then we're going to talk tropics. There's a little bit to talk about, I guess. Possibly brewing a little bit. Nothing to worry about, but always keeping it real. All right, so here's radar. Here you go. Here's those rains coming in today across the state. Pretty much I-4 south throughout the day today. That's been expected. That's today. But tomorrow morning, look. South of Naples. This is overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. So that front could still loading, but this could be overnight tonight. So there's still going to be some rain in South Florida tomorrow morning as the front pushes through. So that's what we got. Here is what it looks like. Simulated water vapor. You'll see it. The front's going to make its way through. There's that dry. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that is that not the most beautiful image right there ever? This is Wednesday night into Thursday morning. There's that leftover frontal line. But look at that. That's dry, crisp air. Cheers to crisp, cool air. If I was a Coors drinker, I'd make that a commercial. Good morning, Mary Carol Chapman. How's it going? Shelly. We got a Shelly. Not only do we have a Shelly Ross, we have a Shelly. We have two Shellys. Two Shellys. What's up, Ryan Anderson? Good morning. Southeast Georgia. Yeah, you got Felice. Hey, I'll make a note. Thanks. Thanks. All right, so there you go. That's what it looks like. We're going to have that. Isn't that awesome? The most beautiful sight in the world. That's dry air. Unbelievable dry air. Cool air. Unbelievable. It's going to be hanging around for a while. This is what it's going to look like. Let's take a look for the whole country. The whole country. I got the whole world. All right, simulated. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, this is awesome. Jeez and crackers. That is so cool looking. That's what it's going to look like tomorrow night. So our main front's going to be finally pushed through. There's going to be some lingering clouds still today, off and on for I-4 area, but this is tomorrow. Things are going to finally push through, and this is what we got, man. A swooping cold front. Shelly, what's that? Nanu Nanu, remember that? Roger, yeah, I don't know if the Euro to me is always colder than the GFS. It was last year at least. Yeah, it's snowing pretty heavy up in Michigan, I heard. No rain for your wedding. Ashley, when is your wedding? Congrats. Who's a lucky guy? All right, so there you go. The cold front. Let's look at the tropics. Just kind of fun switch here. We'll hopefully look at this brewing down here. Nothing to worry about, but man, this hunter's really snoring loud. So nothing on the horizon down there either. Bay of Campeche. All right, so tropics. So here's what's been showing up a lot. Let me show you real quick. I still think we're going to see a colored crayon maybe tomorrow. This is tropicaltidbits.com. So anytime you get a lingering front, you know, we always have that possibility of a weak low pressure trying to spin up. And man, we are so much getting signs of that. Still, I've been talking about, I think I posted it in the Brew Crew like last week. This is not organized enough to worry about it. 1,009 millibar. This is next Sunday, this weekend coming up. But man, the signals have been there that this front's going to linger throughout the day. You know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe leave behind a little piece of energy. High pressure, of course, builds and kind of spins it up northward. So wouldn't be surprised if we get a little yellow circle. This run here just clips the outer banks. It's weak. Trust me, you know, there's no hurricane showing. But what it could do is impact weekend plans, especially along the coast. Some of the models had it drift a little more into Florida. So this is Sunday. Hey, Gigi, good to have you. October 29th. Good for you, Ashley. Laura Burks is excited for the cold front. We're 100% going to have a fire tonight. Katie Haley, what's up? Niceville, how you been? Say hey to Greg. Ryan's ready for eggnog. Good morning, Lisa. Okay, we'll keep away the rain for Ashley. Hey, Disney's okay when it's raining. It's cooler and there's less people. So yeah, it's windy too. This cold front, 25, 30 mile, 5 mile wind, St. John's River, Green Cove, Island Fins. I hear you, buddy. Definitely windy. Cold fronts. What I love about cold fronts living in Florida too is you get a big blast of cold Arctic air. It's like it gets windy. You know, all of a sudden it's like falls in the air. Tomorrow when that last push comes through the Tampa Bay area, we're going to start seeing well, actually today, probably somewhat today, but the winds pick up from the north. And that just tells you, you know, this is where old timers, like we talked about that feeling that I got with Irma, that also had with Ian, with the heat, the intense heat. You just knew something was coming. The stagnant air is something I can't even describe, and I posted it online and people said, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was a stagnant air the weekend before. I remember with Irma clear as day, and it's that high pressure pattern before the storm. It's just so weird. And now, you know, with cold fronts, you know the cold air is coming when things start howling here in a little bit, and you start to feel those north winds blowing in. That's a Kenny Chesney song. North winds blowing in, out on the ocean, making his way to the sun. Mary was. Come on, everybody, sing. Hand on the beach. That's a Kenny Chesney song. Morning I was leaving. Way back to Cleveland. Remember that game show? Like everybody thinks they're a great singer until you have to name the lyrics. And when you think you know songs until you have to sing and you know the song. Yeah, Don, it was hot after Irma. I'm talking about the day before. The days before. Oh, man. All right, so here's... that's it. All right, so we'll see. Northeast could be a little something. Now, nothing to worry about, but I keep seeing it. It makes so much sense. Powerful cold front, leftovers, still warm Gulf Stream waters. The Euro is not giving up on that idea at all. The latest Canadian kind of shows the leftover juice here Saturday. Pulls it up, weak little low into Monday. So it's very weak, but just putting it out there, especially, Outer Banks, Eastern Carolinas, North, Virginia. You could have a little increased moisture this weekend into early week if this front backs up. And even the icon now is starting to show it. I love my icon. That's the name of our golf cart too, ironically. But here's the icon just showing a little spin up. And this one actually misses land. So something to watch. Nothing to worry about. Something to watch. I know watching my buddy Eric Burris today, he was using that LRC long range modeling. Talking about the potential here of now here's some more lingering front. See, this is interesting. This is all lingering frontal juice. Pulls out. This is next Monday. You can see this little juice down here. Nothing yet to worry about. But with the next week's front coming in, there's another front coming in. Anything that tried to develop down here would obviously get pulled up, and everything this time of year does this. So that's because of these approaching frontal lines. So you keep your eye on that kind of stuff. I mean, they can pop up quick. That front's going to make itself pretty far south. And, we'll see. Nothing really to worry about there, but still interesting. Let's go look here real quick. See what the Gulf looks like on the Euro. Trouble. And it just kind of hovers it. Let's see if we can get a better shot of what I'm looking at. Central America. Let's look at this one. Wow. Look at that little sucker out there in the Pacific. I forgot about the Pacific. I don't really follow Pacific too much, but that's interesting. Hey, we could have some Mexico action. What is that? This is in the Pacific side. We got anything official yet on that? 90, maybe. Oh, look at that. We do. So there is Pacific action coming. And that's going to turn up. Now look, crossovers. Crazy. It's so cool watching this stuff. All right, so here's could be a little something going into Mexico. This is going to skirt Mexico, curve up. This is over the weekend. This is the 30th. No. Yeah. No, 23rd. The 2-3 was ahead of the O. It looked like 30. See that little 30? It's 23rd. But that's interesting. But here's the front. So it's kind of weird. Look at this front. It kind of helps fuel a little bit. So our front passes through here Thursday. A little bit of juice hangs around. A little bit of juice. So let's look at Saturday on the surface charts. So here's a wave. This is what we look at. We look at waves. We look at leftover frontal lines. Sometimes you can combine a little bit and, get things juicing up a little bit down there in the Caribbean. This is the 21st. Not far, but there is a wave. Interesting, right? So there's a wave nearing the islands now. Let's see how juicy it is. Nah, it's not that juicy. Not really a juicy wave. But anyway, tropics aren't over yet. I still think we'll see something spin up. Gail, I know. Hey, somebody doesn't like our live. Why would people? Are they? Name that tune, Robert Bowman. Yep, I remember that. Thanks for the stars, and Goble. Stephanie Hall, I totally remember the sunset after Ian. It was freaky orange, yellow. Even before. You're right, Stephanie. The before one was even, when I was leaving that night, it was incredible. I'll never forget that sunrise. As a matter of fact, I got a picture when I was leaving with my truck. Let's see if I can find it. So when I was leaving, let me see, where is it? Right here. Here it was. This was what night? What day of the week was it? Information. It was on September 27th. But here's the truck with the sunset. So I don't know, but that was the night before. It's kind of hard on the webcam to see, but it was so beautiful that I took a picture of it, and that was 7:30 at night. So yeah, I remember that. I do. Suzanne Plummer, good morning. Oh, sunset after Delta. I was up there for Delta, Candy Nose. Taco Tuesday, Mark. Yep. Oldsmar Tap House. Go support local. No tropical waves to watch, Roger. I was just pointing that one out. There are some waves, but long range, nothing really showed up. But anyway, so while we still have a few more weeks to obviously, keep watching, there's way too much heat still down in the Caribbean. A lot of heat potential still. So, that's not hyping anything. That's just fact. So the waters are still warm. We'll go to our Bay News 9 little imagery here. Mike Clay was on our last cruise, the family cruise. Water's still 83, 84, plenty warm enough. So still got a few weeks here to keep a close eye on things. Long range ensembles are looking like this. Nothing really to worry about. That's great, right? Nothing really showing up in the Caribbean. This is your 10-day outlook. So Euro's thinking things are quiet. Even yesterday's run. So that's good news, right? Let's see. I know we don't talk about the GFS much, but we can look at the GFS just for fun. We are never going to not look at the GFS. We just won't look at it a lot because it's terrible. You're a bad model. Bad. Oh, and of course it shows the wave coming up. Why not, right? Okay. Well, there you go. Kind of what we're showing, right? So the GFS is actually showing a wave pulling up. And of course it turns it into South Florida. One model. These are the ensembles. These are all the different brains of the GFS. So interesting. So yeah, I believe it. And that could be leftover, frontal line juice combining with a tropical wave, So this is where you look this time of year in the Caribbean. Any crossover from the Pacific, any old front, any tropical wave, the waters are plenty hot. But right now, nothing's showing enough to really worry about. So that's good news, right? So I do have some winter maps. Check out the feel like temps. This is hilarious. Oh, no, that's low resolution. Let's open this up. I wonder if they changed the resolution. There we go. I don't know. Anyway, this is 90 degrees feel like down in Miami right now. 90 degrees feels like 10 degrees up in Wisconsin. But anyway, the winter maps are back. for your viewing pleasure. What else can we talk about it? Well, the dog snoring, I know. Moaning, mowing. Is that mowing? Mark, I'll never forget the image of Matthew's skull. Joel Harrison says it Chevrolet ad. That's probably because I mentioned Chevrolet. They kind of disappointed me, honestly. I'm a little disappointed in Chevrolet. They look like heroes on Twitter. Oh, please reach out to us. We'll help you. You know, they basically said you have to work with your dealer and insurance. Like, what? I'm like, duh. I don't know. Here's a freeze map. Check this out. I'm glad it happened, to tell you the truth, though, because I was having engine issues that would have been even worse. Here's the freeze warning tonight. Look at that, all the way to the Gulf Coast. Dark purple, freeze warning tonight. This will probably extend more than the Panhandle for Wednesday night into Thursday. The red is a fire watch. Obviously, when you have low humidity and strong winds, you have more fire potential. We have gale warnings up in the Great Lakes. Holy moly, they've reported some massive winds and waves up in the Michigan area, you know, the Great Lakes. This is all because of this frontal line. It's just intense low pressure spinning. Which, let me take a look here. We can take a look at that even better on the HRRR. It's amazing watching these low pressure spin. Strong low pressure. And here's what it looks like. Why is it only 12? I thought we had. But look at that. I mean, that is like a land cane. Look at it. Just focus up here in the north. Look at that thing spinning. Isn't that amazing? That's just amazing watching that thing spin. That is just incredible. And look what happens. Come Thursday morning, maybe some lingering rains for South Florida. Maybe. Man, you guys are going to get rain the next 3 days down south, man. South Florida. But pretty much the whole country is going to be, Friday comes around, it's going to be almost nothing. But it is snowing pretty heavy up there right now up in Michigan. We're going to have snow dip down in Ohio. We're going to have snow possibly in the higher elevations in the Smokies. We're going to have big snow in West Virginia, and my aunt lives in Somerset. They're going to have a lot of snow in Pennsylvania. That's what we got. Snoring puppies. All right, so let's talk. Let's see what you guys are chatting about. Have a great day, Mike. How's it going down there, Mike Soul? Hope it's getting better, man. The emotional toll of what so many people are going through down there is just undescribable. Well, unless you've been through one. I guess, Australia's getting some big storms. How about the Mississippi River? She's going dry. Remember, do you see my pun yesterday was Hank Williams Jr. America Can't Survive, right? Remember that song, all you rednecks out there? It was written in 1981, and he talked about the Mississippi going dry, and the stock market's down, and all that stuff. But 81, man, history repeats itself. The Mississippi River is really low in Memphis. Record low waters in Memphis right now. You want to see the snoring puppies? Oh, they're so cute. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Yeah, we were on it. I felt like we did good. I geared up the whole season, ready. We're here for. We're here. Dedicate. A lot of lives, a lot of hours, a lot of homework, a lot of research. We went live every day, a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours at night. I did YouTube videos, and it was a stressful week leading up to it. All we need is a Chevy dealer to wrap a truck, man, and we can. But I want to keep mine. I don't want a new one. Mine's got way too much history. I really want to keep it. It's been through 7 named storms, and each storm I have a story. Even Isaiah with my great shrimp injury was with my truck. Robert, I really don't know the answer to that 13,000. Their customers, their houses, I don't. See you, Yohel. Be good, buddy. Have some rum for me. Yeah, everybody's ready for the cold, right? Surely there's a Chevy dealer who would like to have their name on the famous Storm Chaser. So I'm gonna have a shirt made up. Hunter, come here. Come here. Come on. Gonna have a new shirt made up. Check this out. Got a story to tell. Do you know that Phil's wife rescued us? I don't think she watches, so I could talk about it. She drove down and rescued the Storm Chasers. So I'm gonna do a cowgirl version of the Storm Chasers, and don't know the name yet, but I want to do a cowgirl looking for the ladies, you know. Kind of like a strong, because I had to have a Ford pull my Chevy. Driven by a good friend of ours' wife, Rachel. Phil's wife had to come rescue the Storm Chasers. So, Hurricane Hair Don't Care, maybe something like that. Yeah, she's never going to live that down, by the way, that she had to come rescue the Storm Chasers when my truck died. That was the battery, actually. I had a battery issue, too. Battery shorted out. My siren got shorted out, and we were driving along. All of a sudden, it just started going off. It was so surreal to be in the middle of the hurricane, driving around. All of a sudden, my siren starts going off. Like it was like a horror movie. I'm like, what is that sound? I had to unhook it. It was draining the battery. Yeah, so we need some ideas on that, Shelly. I think barges are stuck on Mississippi. Yep. But yeah, I got it on the cruise here. Listen, I'm going to start pumping the cruise even more. We're getting into the end of season, man. We got to get all of our MWPs together. I reached out. We got a band that reached out to me I'm working with. We're going to have a pre-cruise party Sunday for the Brew Crew. So if you're a supporter of the page, you're going to be invited to the land party, even if you're not on the cruise. That'll be Sunday before, which is the 12th. But, yeah, all of our families are going. It's just an amazing week. If you're a cruise-loving family, person, single, heck, we even got people sharing cabins together. And we have special prizes if you find me sleeping in a chair on the Lido deck. Snowing in Tennessee? Are you kidding me? Where the heck's Oneida, Tennessee at? Let me take a lookie. This is our geography lesson for the day. Oneida, Tennessee. Let's take a lookie. All right, here we go. Let me drag it over here. Here is Oneida. Where is it at? Pine Hill. Where the heck's it at? There you are. Hey, look at that. Close to Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Look at that. Oneida. There's a Kentucky state line. Wow, let's go look at the Google radar and take a look. Let's see if we can verify that it's snowing in Oneida. I probably butchered the name, but probably light flurries. See, the problem with the flurries, they don't show up. I wonder what other radar we can use. A little less. Here, let's go over here. Take a look at the radar scope for a minute. Pull it up. Oh, does my screen Oh, no, that's right. Let's take a look here. Okay, let's take a look at... Here's current radar, by the way. Oh, God, I hate to see it. Look at that. Cape Coral, Rotunda. All this rain's incoming. Sorry. This is all out in the Gulf brewing. Rain on the way. All right, let's go to Nashville radar. Let's see if we can zoom in a little closer here. Knoxville. Yeah, there's a little ground clutter indicating possible flurries. Can't wait to go to Gatlinburg. My home away from home. Birthday was good, Melanie. Thanks. It was fun. Just hanging out with a few friends. I'm not really a big birthday guy. There you go, Mikey. Hank, 1981 that song was written, and the words are so true today. It's crazy. That was 81. How many years ago was 81? It's kind of weird, actually. All right, well, we'll keep it short and sweet, I reckon. Hey, from Hilton Head, how's it going, Mary Pendleton? I don't think I've ever been there. Jess says family in Peoria, Illinois had snow yesterday. Awesome. Mary, let's cruise. Let's go. We had new cabins booked yesterday. All right. Awesome. Can't wait. So, all right. Well, 31 years ago, Mary says, thank you, Delirious. Is that how you say it? Hope it's not. Probably butchered that name too. Karen's going to send video of snow. All right, let's check it out. I love chasing snow. Bill, it's actually, it's ABC. Oh, ABC. I don't know what it stands for. I think ABC just back in the day everything was ABC because it was first in the phone books, right? I'll ask him though. Sean, if you're watching, text me what ABC stands for. But you remember phone books? Who remembers a phone book? Phone books. All right. 41 years. Oh God, 41. I wasn't even thinking. 41 years ago. Yeah, that's probably right. I'm 49 now, so. All right, well, we'll be live tomorrow. That's about it. We got a little bit of tropical possibility off the southeast coast. Could juice things up. Nothing really showing long range yet, but I'm still thinking we're going to see something pop up in that Caribbean. The MJO is still kind of out there. It's going to be an enhanced phase. That's always helps systems a little bit. So, no strong phase, but enough that we're seeing that that we could see something if it tried. But that's it. All right. Thank you, Mary. All right. Alcohol Beverage Center. I don't know. You still get the yellow pages. Oh my God. I think we just stopped getting yellow pages. We already been. You guys are getting creative imaginations. I'm gonna put a spider on this golf cart tonight. Sarah hates spiders, so this is her favorite day of the week, Taco Tuesday. So I'm gonna put one on the spider. She's gonna have to I'll probably have to wear shoes tonight. Oh, that could be it, Caitlin Parker. That makes sense. Alcohol, beer, cigarettes. I don't know. Anyway, well, hey, we'll be live tomorrow. Be good. Have a great Tuesday. Thanks to all the subscribers to the page. You can check out the link there and become a subscriber and support what we do. Really appreciate it. It all adds up. And we'll be live again tomorrow. see how cold it gets. It's 77 right now. That might be the hottest it gets all day here in Oldsmar. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So cheers. Have a